Alibi, folks, alibi. And in this alibi, I wanted to show you something that the thumbnail obviously shows you that I didn't demonstrate on the video for you, and that's I was able to get his hands to double fist this bad boy right here. It's a gosh dang win. I don't think you're able to do that with the previous knights. I could be wrong, but as far as I know, the Armory knight might be the, or at least the Valiant knight build is the first to be able to do this. Could be wrong, but yeah, I was just very excited that I was able to do that with this claymore or bastard sword, whichever kind of sword this is. But yeah, that's all I wanted to share, folks, because I was pretty excited I was able to get this done under the video. Greetings, folks, and welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Coco Smooth, the Mythic Legionnaire and casual collector. And in this segment of Mythic Legions showcasing and reviews, I am showcasing the Gunmetal Heroic Armory Knight. Yeah, so this is one of the ones that I got straight from the site itself, from the Store Horseman site. This is the one that I like the most because it's the closest thing to a Valiant Knight build there is. I have two Valiant Knights. Yeah, have it so you guys could see it. But I like them so much that I figured I'd get a gunmetal darker version, and the gunmetal one can be the leader of the squad or so, right? Depending on what, you know, because I really like the build overall, the look. But yeah, I digress. Back to our guy. Yeah, so if you guys aren't already keenly aware in the community that there's like a different colored versions, the red heroic, red evil. The gunmetal evil is the one that sold out quickly because of I guess the head, exclusive head or something, whatever. I was hoping that this thing would have the same head as an extra head like this that's gunmetal too. I don't know where I can get one. Maybe I have to go to a Legions Con to get one because I don't think there's one in gunmetal this color. So yeah, I picked up the red one in a local shop, and this I ordered a while back, and it's finally here. But yeah, let me take it out of the package. I'm thinking that it's going to be just as the same as the red knight. Okay, it looks like they actually gave this guy an extra hand. Interesting. I didn't get no extra hands on the other one. Kind of weird. But yeah, for the most part, it's the same exact gear. Put this one on this. I just like the spiked ball versus the Sauron-headed mace. Yeah, black sword. Looks like it's the same shield as even the red knight is. You know, where it has silver style. Yeah. And the same really cool new scabbard belt kind of thing that they got going on. This is, I imagine, for the giant sword. Really cool. And it comes with, okay, this is closer to what, right. So this style looks more like the kind of, I think what's the name has this. I'm beginning to think that this was from the similar one from Sir Godfrey. I'm not sure, but it's definitely not the same as the armor. The Valiant Knights at all. Hang on, let me take him out. Yeah, he's gonna look distinct, which is cool. You know, a good enough variance aside from just the color, right? Oh, all right. Yeah, really cool build and color in general. You do so much. I'm happy that the articulation in this is a lot better than the nights before. And from my understanding, 2026 is going to start introducing even more articulation than previously offered. So yeah, I'm hoping that we just get enough. There'll be enough parts that I can swap out from older stuff so that they can have more updated parts too. You know what I mean? So it looks like the ones that are here are the joints that go. You could tell that the wrist joint is different. So the wrist joint is, see, that way instead of, well, if you look over here, the joint is a up and down joint. You know what I mean? Versus this way. You know what I mean? It's this way, not that way. I don't know how to explain it. I'm terrible at that. But yeah. Um, crap. I guess I gotta heat this up so I could put this on him so that we can make him look better. So let me apply some heat on this gentleman real quick for y'all. All right, so I applied some heat and got some, and was able to get this in. And while I was at it, I might as well put this in here too, right? Um, this one is cool. I'm gonna say some kind of wild. So if you guys were born in my generation ish, like early millennial slash late Gen Xer, you guys will remember a game from Super NES or from regular NES that was called Wizards and Warriors, and this helmet kind of reminds me a little bit of the shape of it. Or else the Gold Knight looks more like the Super Ghouls and Ghost style. Yeah, here's me putting the pauldrons on, right? Uh yeah. See it. There you go. Yeah, so you could put the big sword through here, and you could put this scabbarded thing through here. Yeah, for people who are new to Mythic Legions, welcome to. I'm hoping to actually do a review that actually helps to put things together for those who are already Legionnaires to begin with. You know what I mean? This is nothing new to y'all. So, you know what I mean? This is probably more of a, all right, get to the point, Coco. What do you want to, what's your take on all of this? My take is this sucker looks spectacular and I love it. Um, he's easily my most favorite knight of the Armory knights so far, just because of the overall color and look. I'm just never gonna get tired of this Valiant Knight built. You know what I mean? It's a good gosh dang look, you know. And even I think the armor is a little bit different too. Like this one's a little more plain, while this has this to it. I don't know. I haven't bought enough knight pieces to tell you if if this piece has been done before. You know what I mean? But I'm sure at some point I'll find out, right? In my collection of, you know, as my collection starts to build up, you know. But yeah, uh, he's got this awesome, you know, weapon right here. I'm happy that he has this. Walk around with this to beat people over the head with, bludgeon them. Kabong. You know what I mean? I already did that for the Red Knight too, but that's just something about this weapon that does it for me. But yeah, a fierce giant bastard sword like our claymore that he's wielding is actually kind of a win too. So yeah, the Valiant Knight, which you guys should get if you guys ever get it, what makes it awesome is this gosh dang Morning Star ball and chain. The only problem is it's really you can't, once it's down, you can't really do no dynamic poses without the assistance of like string and stuff. You know what I mean? So yeah, this is a good gosh dang look. And so here he is with the red evil knight who shares the same uh, wizards and warriors kind of head, I'd say, right? Like the shape of the head. I don't know if it had an actual front like that in Wizards of Warriors though. Warriors. But yeah, not, they could just beat people over the head with their mace. You know what I mean? So it's kind of cool. Uh, yeah, it's a good. I'd say this is a good gosh dang look. Though the accessories, while all of them are universally using the same one, this is more color congruent, which is why I think I'm more in love with this get up, this situation across the board. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think I love that this thing is a Valiant Knight with with this kind of menacing stuff, but this is just closer to what I like more because there's just something more elegant about this. You know, this is a more of a reminds me a little bit of Legend slash Lord of the Rings evil kind of look with the some of the aesthetic of Bram Stoker Dracula knight outfit, you know, versus this, which is nice, clean gunmetal, which is just a shade darker than the Valiant Knight. To be honest, they're much closer to being the same as far as color goes. So yeah, it's a win. This is a good gosh dang fig, folks. I hope I don't, I might end up having to get another one of these, but I really do want one with this gunmetal color for this head. So yeah, um, overall it's a win, folks. You can't really go wrong with $50, you know, for per. Or in this case, it was like $45 per night in Store Horseman, right? With the exception of the sold out gunmetal evil armory night. So yeah. All right, folks. That's all I got for this segment of um, Mythic Legions, the Gunmetal Heroic Knight Armory Night Edition. I am your host, Coco Smooth, the Casual Collector and Mythic Legionnaire. And until the next video, folks, ciao.